Yo, it's LordShaedow on the mic. I play to win, never to lose. In the contest of champions, I'm the one they choose. Swipe, tap, my moves are slick. Dexterity more heavily, I dodge quick. Class champ, I'm the master of the game. Cosmic science, skill tech mutant I claim. Arena and chill grind, that's how I roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. In the fight, I'm swift, my tactics are tight. LordShaedow's in the arena, ready to ignite. From the streets to the screen, my skills are renowned. In the world of Marvel, I'm the king crown. So listen up, here's the story of the champ. LordShaedow's the name, I'm the grime track vamp.
Hey everyone, Shadow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So in this video, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the kit of Count Nefaria. I just got him. I took him to rank 3, as you can see. And I also used an Awakening Gem on him and put some Sig Stones into him. And I'm going to be putting Science Sig Stones into him from this point forward until he is maxed. I was doing that for Void, but I have a feeling I'll be using Count Nefaria a little bit more. All right, so first let's take a look at the synergy bonuses. And this is the first time I'm looking at his kit. I've seen gameplay from him, and so I knew I wanted him. I knew he was good. I know he's bleed immune, but in terms of how to play him and best rotations, all that good stuff, didn't know anything. All right, so we've got this first synergy. Whenever an energy buildup is inflicted, also inflict a 15% decelerate debuff, lasting 18 seconds. Okay, honestly, I do not know if that's good or bad. But I do know Iron Man, after he's gotten his rework, is pretty good. I try to look at who the champions are that have the synergy, as well as what the synergy does. Colleagues in crime, at the start of each fight, activate Ionic Overcharge for 50% of its normal duration. No Ionic Charges are lost the first time Ionic Overcharge expires. Again, not sure how good that is. But we got Hood and Zemo. I don't really use Zemo or Hood, but I do know that at least Hood is quite good, and a lot of people love him. Zemo can be quite good, and he's still annoying on defense. All right, back from the dead. Now here, we've got some champions that I like for the synergy. Let's see. When starting a fight at 20% or 40% health, gain a regeneration buff, restoring 12.5% of missing health over 6 seconds. Well, that's cute. And we have Jean Grey, Claire, Negasonic, those three right there. All good champions. I have Claire maxed out as a 6-star. She's not available as a 7-star yet. Still mad at Caban for what they did in the beginning. If you know, you know. Negasonic, I have her at rank 3, 7-star. I do not have a Jean Grey, but my 6-star I've taken up. And then we've got the original assassin, Elektra. She's kind of fallen by the wayside, though. All right, peak fashion, block proficiency increased by 400. Okay, a little bit more, I guess, sustainability. And we got Gladiator. Gladiator was my first Sig 200 7-star champion. Love the guy. Mr. Sinister. Oh, yeah. So Gladiator, I think Gladiator and Mr. Sinister, I believe I have them both at rank 3. Yeah, I think I have them both at rank 3. And then you got Iron Fist and Doctor Strange. Now, I don't see myself bringing those along for the synergy, but Gladiator and Mr. Sinister, absolutely. And then finally, just some more crit rating. Captain America, Thor, and Professor X. All right, let's take a look at the tags real quick here. He's Saga. Offensive burst, he's a villain. Flying, size M, medium. All right, no organization. He's Decay, Sikita, and Fantastic. Now that, for this current meta anyway, he'll at least benefit from that. But honestly, the tactic for Fantastic isn't fantastic at all. It actually sucks. He's Vanguard for raids. Okay. And you guys can read that if you want. All right, let's take a look at his kit here. So this Ionic Recharge, I was told that you definitely want him awakened and high sig. So I was like, all right, well, let's see. During Ionic Overcharge, passively regenerate 14.5. I love seeing the regenerate of health denied to the opponent due to any reduced regeneration rate. Each tick of this healing cannot exceed 151, and obviously that will go up as the SIG goes up. Scaling with base health. If it was modified health, that would be even crazier, but that would probably be OP. When the opponent gains 71% of a bar of power from a passive or buff, within 0.5 seconds, instantly gain 50 Ionic Charges. So I'm guessing these Ionic Charges are very important. And I saw a comment, and I will put it up a little bit later when we go into Realm of Legends. Then activate Ionic Overcharge. This also triggers when they gain 15.78 of their max health for any reason. And obviously these will go up or down. They get modified based on your SIG level. Okay, so his body is composed of ionic energy, so he's immune to power steal, which is nice, and bleed effects. And 90% shock and incinerate resistance. That is nice. That is a lot of utility right there. Okay, shock and incinerate, 90% resistance, and then immune to the bleed and power steal? That alone would have made him somebody I wanted. Whenever the opponent fills a bar of power, they gain 15 stored energy. Okay, so the opponent gains the energy, 15% stored energy. Okay. I'm not sure yet how good that is. For every 1% of the opponent's max health or power they would gain from a buff or passive, they gain 2 stored energy. Okay, so I'm going to guess that stored energy is bad. This is unaffected, or bad for them, good for you. This is unaffected by reduced regeneration or ability power rates. Every 10 stored energy is automatically converted into an indefinite energy buildup debuff. Aha! Here we go. So now you want them to get a lot of stored energy because then it gets converted into the energy buildup. All right. We'll look and see how that benefits us later. Well-timed blocks evade. When he would block a basic attack or the final hit of a special attack, that's interesting, with or just after a well-timed block, he has a 100% chance to evade instead. That's actually kind of nice, even on specials. 11-second cooldown, but it's ignored for special attacks. Ooh, okay. When evading, he counters. Oh, nice. On hit, this deals a burst of, oh, wow, energy damage and inflicts 2 energy buildups. Okay. If the opponent's special attack is punished after evading it, inflict 2600 energy vulnerability debuff. Ooh. Okay, so let's look at these Ionic charges. All right, so you gain 10 when you do a parry. You lose 20 when, oh, okay. So a non-mystic champion putting a bleed on Count Nefaria will cause him to lose 20 Ionic charges. Now that's interesting. So what if he doesn't have any charges to lose? Does he still have his immunity to the bleed? Ionic charges grant up to, oh, okay. So he gains more attack rating. Okay, so he gets 100 charges. All right, so grant up to plus 5,531 attack rating. So how many? They also grant up to, okay, physical resistance and 90% degeneration resistance. Oh, okay, so having a lot of Ionic charges is very, very good. You get physical and energy resistance, so you're going to be buffy. Oh my goodness. Buffed out, boy. And also hitting harder. All right. At 100 Ionic charges, he goes into Ionic Overcharge for 17 seconds. Pause doing the special attacks. Okay. And then you lose 100 charges when it expires. Okay. During the overcharge, all of Count Nefaria's attacks are non-contact and deal energy instead of physical. So he does both physical and energy damage. Wow. That gives him a lot of utility. If he's going up against somebody who, you know, like that one node, high energy diet, he can do physical and do damage. He would actually be able to do that that node. That is interesting. Okay. Oh, and the opponent's regeneration and ability power rates are reduced by 95% when they gain ability power. He gains 60% of the power denied. Oh, wow. So you want to go into overcharge, and now this synergizes with what we read here in his signature ability. See, during Ionic Overcharge, so he's going to regenerate health. That's why you want to have your SIG ability high. You'll be regenerating health during the overcharge if your opponent is trying to regenerate, and you're going to reduce it by 95%. Wow. Okay. The first hit of any special attack deals a burst of energy damage. Okay, you see how much there. If it is the first or second hit after Count Nefaria's counter attack hit. So that's when he does his evade. Okay. Special 1. Final hit. Final 4 hits devour 2 energy buildups. Okay, so here's where we make use of those energy buildups. This can trigger through block and is unaffected by ability accuracy. All right. Each devoured energy buildup grants 16 Ionic charges, 2% of his missing health, and 9% of a bar of power. Nice. So he's going to heal and get the Ionic charge. Man, okay. On activation of his special 2, gains a fury. All right. Per 10 Ionic charges. Oh, wow. I see now. Now I understand why the comment was made. Okay, we're going to try it out too. Final hit inflicts an incineration or incinerate debuff. All right, does energy damage. Against Mystic, inflict a plasma instead. All right. And then the special 3 gain 50 Ionic Charges, then activate Ionic Overcharge. All right. Okay, so we are going to go into Realm of Legends and do a fight real quick and see if we can follow the advice I was given in a comment. All right, where are you at? Did I just pass you? Yep, I did. All right. So, Fried Taters is the one who left a comment. And I'm going to put that up for you here. All right. So you can see what he said here. He says, you want to build up Nefaria's Ionic Charges using your SP1. Once over 150, you want to use SP2 to gain the max 15 Fury passives for max damage. I like to build up to right under SP2, then pop 2 special ones. This usually puts him over the 150 Ionic Charges. Then build up to special 2 and let the damage roll in with max Fury. All right, so we're going to try that. So we'll build up the Ionic Charges with the SP1. And then when we see that we're at 150 or over 150, we'll fire off that special 2, get the Furies, and then fire 2 special 1s, and then build up to a special 2 and damage. Okay, let's see if I can do this. No promises on my first try. Okay, so first we want to build up. All right. Build up to just under. There we go. 2 special 1s. All right, I see that I'm at 100 though. There we go. So now I want to build up to a special 2. Hit him with that. I don't have the 15 Furies though, so I must have done something wrong. I have 9 Furies. Come on. And then my Furies are gone. Okay, I did something wrong. All right, so what did I do wrong, y'all? I don't know. Let's try another one real quick. Obviously, I'm still learning this guy. All right. Okay, come on. Okay. All right. Okay, I got over 150. Build up to the special 2. Did I lose? Okay, it looked like I lost some of my iconic charges. Ionic charges, rather. I'll get it. I will get it. But anyway, leave a comment below with your tips, tricks, and your comments on this. But I am liking Count Nefaria for sure. I don't know how friendly he is to the recoil masteries, but I like him. All right. Anyway, that is going to do it, guys. Thank you all for watching the video. Take care. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about the video. And you all have a blessed day.
Lord's moves are slick, dexterity more heavily, he dodged quick. Class champ, Lord the master of the game, cosmic science, skill tech mute I claim. Arena and chill grind, that's how he roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. In the fight, he's swift, his tactics be tight. Lord Shadow's in the arena, ready to ignite.